All right, heavy bench day. So, shout out to Sam Sulek. We're still in his filming style again. You know why? Because of all the fitness influencers I watch online, Sam Sulek is the one I watch most religiously because his videos are all education. Actually, they're not all education. If you don't watch Sam Sulek, go over and subscribe to him on YouTube because he's fucking awesome. But also, you should follow him on Instagram. I don't know if it's his channel or if somebody else is creating his clips for him, but on Instagram, it's all of his funny shit. So, anyway, so we're back from the Shaw Classic. Today's heavy bench day. So I'm going in today. This is my second 3-week wave. So last week I did a 405 double, and normally this week I would do a 410 single coming off of a 405 double last week, but I'm actually aiming for a top set on flat bench equipped 410 double. Couple things. Shaw Classic was fucking incredible. I don't know if this video is coming out or before that recap video, but if you haven't seen the recap, you should watch it. We predicted 3 of the 4 top finishers. We should have accurately predicted 4 of the 4 in the Hummer Tire deadlift, but Alexei Novikov had a technical failure. He basically clipped his knee with the bar and got the bar stuck on his shorts, and he failed his 1100 lift. He actually came back out and did the 1100 again just for the fans to prove he could do it. Had he gotten the first one, we would have accurately predicted the top 4 in order. In terms of workouts, last week on my heavy bench, we did that actually in Colorado. We didn't film. We did film, but we didn't film for the YouTube channel. It's on my personal Instagram. But one of the videos that we didn't put in there was I decided to do a top set single. It wasn't part of my program, like I wasn't supposed to do it, but I attempted a 435 top set single and nearly killed myself. Basically, I had 3 spotters, thought I had the weight. I drove it a hair over my face, but I thought I got it back into the slot, but it kept going and nearly dropped the bar on my face. We ended up deleting the video because I didn't want to watch it again and have that stuck in my head, but if I ever do that again, we'll share that on the channel. But today will be, the goal is a top set double of 410 pounds equipped on flat bench. I'm going to start out with accommodating resistance, and we'll go accommodating all the way up to maybe 275, definitely 255 for sure, and then we'll do a slow walk up to that 410 double. So let's see how it goes. Oh, all right, heavy bench. So I've finished all my band warm-ups, my stretches. Something cool that happened this morning. So at the Shaw Classic, we had some 500 people deadlift with the Vision system, and 130 plus signed up for the beta program. And we've already gotten some of the athletes who signed up for the program tagging us in their lifts on Instagram. And there was a guy this morning, I actually remember him, I did his data analysis. So when he did his deadlift, comes over and I ask him, what does he think his 1 rep max is? And I think he said 420, in the 420 range. And we had predicted 475. And today he tagged us and he pulled a top set single 475 clean. He probably had a second rep in him. And he gave a shout out to fullstrength.ai. Thank you guys. This is your prediction. You were right. Now, one of the things that we had to explain to people is our one rep max calculator is it's a one rep max calculation based on a rep type. So based on a lifting curve, rep 1, rep 2, rep 3, rep 4, rep 5, we're actually calculating 1 rep max on each of those 5 lifts. And it's a function of ergonomics, center, gravity, velocity, and force. So one of the things that all of us don't, you know, as a human being, we don't have a theoretical maximum. There are multiple variables that go into that theoretical maximum. What we're calculating is we're tying a rep type. If I do my deadlift like this, then my theoretical maximum is this number. So anyway, fucking awesome though. Really super exciting to see that tag. All right, slow build up, accommodating resistance up to probably 275 or probably 275. And then I've got 50 pounds of tension on here, 45-pound bar. You know, the goal, 410 top set double today. My SI joint feels incredible, feels so much better. All right, warm-up, start up narrow, no block. And a lot of, very important to remember, you know, these little reps are practices for the big reps. So I'm really focusing on my forearms here, coming down, just how everything feels. And I actually push at my heels when I push, and I'm just practicing that. So it's press, push, press, push, press, push. There's anything I see lifters do that they should change. They should take their warm-ups much more seriously and treat them as practice for the big lifts. Two here on the 135. One is a narrow triple and then a wide triple, back to back. Ooh. All right, I actually don't even know how I feel until I do the 205 in this workout. I'll find out here. Oh, we'll do 3 here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Yep. Good. Yep. All right, a nice clean single here. Ooh. So this is all about form. I'm gonna watch this video back and make sure my form is solid. Doop, doop, boop. Oh. All right. Let's try and land this correctly, right at my sternum. That was way too high last time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, so the walk up raw is done. And so today what I do know is that I'm a little weaker down below than I normally am. Call that the launch. So I'm weak on the launch, and now I'm about to find out where I'm at lockout. So now I start training lockout here. So I actually don't take over the weight till like maybe the 3 board here. So, or the full weight. So I did a very coming back from Shaw, I did a full body workout 48 hours ago that ended with heavy decline press. Now I did about less than 2/3 of the volume I normally do, but I did a heavy, I don't remember where 335 is where I stopped. And I was pretty tired. You know, I missed the first 335 because I had shitty form. This is the problem with taking that 72 hours off or whatever. It's weird. After every break, I don't know, it could be mental, but after every break I come back and my form is shaky. But say I'm on the 6th week of a block where I was benching 2 days a week, never more than 72 hours apart, or 96 at the most, but I'm training 6 days a week, I can come in and I'll nail 9 out of every 10 reps. So here I'm probably at maybe 60%. So maybe 60% of my reps I'm hitting optimally. So anyway, so where I'm going to do now is move to the 2 board and give myself some assistance at the bottom. This is all designed to protect my shoulders, but also train my lockout. And if there's anything that I've added into my training that's made a huge difference, it's this right here, this next segment of the lift. 3, 2, 1. You got another one. Good. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. 3, 2, 1. One more. Here we go. Yep. Come on. Let's go. Push. Woo!
Good job.
Jared Cameron.
Hey, I'm Walker. Nice to meet you, brother. Thank you. Thanks, Dan.
Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, boys. So I got my 410 double at the top equipped, and now we are doing a 5 and 20 drop set. So 315 mid tension here, 2 board on the 315, 1 board on the 225. So I'm going to do 5 reps at 315 and then 20 at 225. Here we go. I'm going to try and do 20. If I got any gas in me, here we go. I'm going to go as many as I can. 20 is the goal. 3, 2, 1. Good. Good? Yep. 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Yep. Good. All right, so I didn't get 20, but I'm just gassed. All right, workout was a win. So the goal today was to work up to a 410 top set double equipped, which I did do, and then I went down to the only thing I didn't do that I wanted to do was I wanted to end my raw pressing at 305, but I ended it at 295, which I failed on the first rep because, again, form came up over my head. That's an easy weight for me. 295 is an easy weight, and I failed it because on press I came just a hair high. I actually touched it high on my sternum and then came up over my head. But I worked all the way up to the 410 double, did the 410 double, and then a 315 and 225 AMRAP at 5 and 15, and I wanted to do 20 reps at 225. What's crazy is if I scored myself how I felt today on a scale of 1 to 5, I felt like a 2.5 or a 3 coming into the gym. When I pressed the 295 and failed it the first time, I was really questioning whether I'd be able to get the 410. But a very important note, and I think this is where like becoming a data-driven athlete and using the vision system and knowing what a good rep is, not knowing what a good rep is, knowing when I fail that I'm failing because of form, I'm not failing because I'm not strong enough to push the weight. Like I actually know those things. So when I go and attempt that 295, I know that the reason I failed it last time was because it was terrible form, that has been invaluable. It's like, so from a mathematical perspective, I knew that I could double 410, but maybe today my central nervous system wasn't up for it. But in my head, I knew I could do it, and I think that plays a huge role in me being able to successfully press it. So today was a heavy bench after a rest day, and actually tomorrow will be a lifting rest day as well. And then I'll come in and I will be doing dynamic squat on Friday, and then we will do dynamic bench on Saturday. We're going to go to a powerlifting meet and root on some of our friends, and then we'll lift in the afternoon and do dynamic bench. But for now, it's get my post-workout shake in, let's go grab some lunch, and revel in our glory. Stay strong, bitches.